This new Quest Taunt Warrior is actually somewhat fresh and pretty cool to play, so if you want to be playing something a little bit different for the last few weeks of this meta, this deck might actually be for you. I'm gonna give you a quick guide about it, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you know what to expect out of it. And if you're serious about Hearthstone, definitely consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel, because I do my best to give you guys all sorts of different deck guides every single day, and I also give you weekly top 5 meta reports so you can be staying on your toes. Now, let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list I used, and it's called Taunt Quest Warrior because it actually does run a lot more taunts than it's supposed to. Well, to be fair, the only really different taunt cards here would be the Guard Duty, which is a pretty interesting card to be including, which gives you a 6, a 4, and a 2 cost taunt minion for only 7 mana. We're also running the Great Draco Rex in here, and he's also pretty okay, not gonna lie. He doesn't have a taunt or anything like that, so you're not gonna get extra copies of him out of your hydration station or anything like that, but he definitely does feel nice and good. And he only deals the extra AoE damage if you attack into a minion with this guy, so if you actually don't want to be wiping the opponent's board, you could just go face with him on his second turn if he actually managed to live. This actually did happen for me in one of the games, so that is why I'm pointing it out. I was actually kind of surprised he doesn't do the AoE, but it was actually kind of good for me. Other than that, there's no real other new cards in this particular list, but there are quite interesting choices here instead of the usual stuff we're seeing in a Quest Warrior nowadays. But yeah, let's go through the deck itself. We obviously have the quest in here. This thing is a no-brainer, just live 10 turns and you're a control warrior, like what else are you gonna do? In certain matchups you could literally throw this quest away, by the way, like if you're against a paladin, best throw it out, like you're not gonna reach turn 10 probably, you're either gonna wear them out by turn 10 or you're just gonna be dead like 5 turns ago, so might as well give yourself better chances of getting something actually usable and actually meaningful in your first few turns instead of keeping this dead card. I'm not saying you're gonna do anything on turn 1, but getting yourself an extra card so you can actually have a little bit of extra juice for later might actually help. The shield slams are decent, they're nice and cheap, so you could be triggering off your hostile invaders with these, so don't be too loosey-goosey wasting them left and right. They might be useful for that kind of situation, and also you do have great ways of gaining a lot of armor, so you will be actually able to deal with some pretty tall men later on. The safety goggles, again, same situation. If you can hold on to these at 0, leave them for later when you might actually use them for spell burst or when you might need them for extra juice on your shield slam. Don't just use them as soon as they're showing 0 mana for you. Be smart about it and think about how the matchup's gonna go and if you're gonna actually need it for something more than just the vanilla 6 armor. The shield block is pretty decent, giving you all of that card draw, very nice. And the armor ain't bad. The all you can eat definitely does give you a lot in this one. You have yourself demons in the form of Xavius plus hostile invader. You have yourself Marin as a pirate. The Draco Rex is a dragon plus a beast. Ziliax is a mech. And Torla is a beast. Technically speaking, you actually don't have that many tribes, so the second one usually is not gonna be completely full for you, but it's still gonna be drawing you exact minions for you, and most of those are pretty important for you. The new heights are pretty awesome, giving you that extra ramp definitely is amazing. At least the Navigator is in here as well, and you could be pretty flexible with what you want to be getting out of her. You could be getting yourself an extra copy of, let's say, Ham the Hungry, or an extra Unkiliax, which is the Virus plus Perfect module, so it would definitely be nice even as a 1-1. You could also be getting yourself the Rushers with the extra attack. You could also be discovering yourself some spells and things like that too, so you definitely have plenty of options, and usually going for at least 5 mana location out of her would probably be best. The 1 mana is not that important, you don't have that many amazing things to be doing with your mana anyway in the early turns, so going for a little bit of greedier 5 or heck even 10 mana location could be good. Xavius can be huge here, giving you double Battlecry on Elise, giving you extra 2-2 on Ham, Reborn on Ankiliax, and so on and so forth. Definitely could be amazing, and it's also a great way to actually fish out your important minions, so not only is he basically a tracking on a stick for your minions, but he also gives some nice dark gifts. Ancient of Yore is going to give you a lot of armor and a lot of card draw. We have a couple of brawls in here so you can handle early boards. The chemical spells still are going to be able to pull out your Tortola, your Unkiliax, heck, even your Draco Rex could be amazingly good for you pulled out that way. So both the copies are pretty useful for you. The Hostile Invader is basically 4 damage on a stick AoE, so that can be pretty nice if you combo it off with a cheap spell. Bob the Bartender, 9 times out of 10 you're going to be using him for freezing, but in some cases you might even use him to draw a minion and get 2 copies of it. It actually did help big time against one of the matchups. Ham the Hungry, very amazing. He is a tourist card, so not only do you want him in your deck, but he also allows you to run all of the cool druid cards like New Heights, like Hydration and whatnot. So he ain't no joke, but also you could get yourself 2 extra copies of him thanks to your Hydration station, as long as you haven't played too many bigger minions than him. And you could get yourself a random 6-drop Taunt out of the guard duty, so that would be a 50-50 for him if that happens. The guard duty is actually okay, it does give you a lot of extra protection. It's not super amazing, some of the times we got some absolute flops like 4 mana 1/3, 2 mana 1/3. There's plenty of not so amazing taunts out there, but all around it did feel okay. It's only a single copy, but it did feel kinda nice here and there. Marin the Manager, you are gonna probably use for card draw, but getting the random legendaries to tempo on the board nice and quick could also be pretty good. And don't forget the Monkey you can shuffle back into your deck would be a beast, so you could fish it out with all you can eat if you really needed it, but you kinda don't really need it. The other thing you could be using with all you can eat is actually to fish out your quest reward later on. You do shuffle beasts. What else do you shuffle? I don't know, I'm not that good at remembering these, but there's definitely beasts in the Enter the Lost City, so this thing could actually end up being full if it was already empty during the quest progression turns. Like I said, the great Draco Rex could be amazing for a lot of AoE, like you attack this into something and the AoE kills everything else usually. And it does have a ton of health on it, so you could be doing this even for more than one turns, which could be huge. But if you go face with it, the AoE does not happen. The Unkelly Axe is also pretty nice. Getting yourself this guy back with the help of Hydration Station, still no joke. Even though you don't have Reborn on it anymore, it's still absolutely amazing. The Hydration preferably is going to be summoning back your Tortola, your Unkelly Axe, and your Ham the Hungry, so you could be eating at the opponent's deck quite nicely. And sometimes you could even use it for a couple of taunts. If the going gets tough, you don't always need to max out on it. As long as it keeps you alive, might as well. And last but not least, we have Tortola, an excellent thing to be pulling out of your chemical spill. It basically is a showstopper for things like Quest Warlock and such, so a very nice card to be having. All around with this deck, you could actually be doing a decent amount of pressure as well with the help of 5 mana location Elise. If you go for the extra damage on her, you could be doing a lot of good chip damage early on, and the opponents usually don't expect it, but if that's not enough, you transition into your quest game plan after that, and you can get yourself a lot of broken things, including the mage extra turn, and so on and so forth. For the matchups, we don't have too much stats, but you're gonna notice Protoss Priest would be an absolute bitch. But to be fair, if you do gain yourself a good amount of armor with this one, it's not that big a deal. Quest Warlocks are gonna be a nice matchup for you, same with Leech Death Knight apparently, and Ferak Rogue, so you could actually be climbing quite a lot with this deck. Going first, here's what we have. Obviously, you're always gonna want to get your ramp. The shield block is awesome, keep the quest in most cases, all you can eat is pretty good. Elise, very nice keep. Chemical Spill, I would straight up hold on to. You have several ways of getting your Tortola nice and quick. Xavius is also okay. If you already have Chemical Spill, you might consider Tortola as well. Depending on the matchup, Hostile Invader might also make some sense. On the coin again we have New Heights, Shield Block, West, all you can eat, basically literally the same stuff. Here I would also consider holding on to Tortola a little bit more, but without Chemical Spill it would be kinda risky. All around this is another decently expensive deck. You do have quite a few legendaries in here, most of them still pretty core and most people should have them, but there are a few niche ones like Tortola, like the Great Draco Rex, so it's not super cheap, but it's not that expensive as it looks initially. Hope you found the guide helpful. If you did, you know what to do, but now let's check out some of my games on my road back to top legend with it. Hope you enjoy.
A just cause is always worth fighting for.
You dare challenge the war chief!
Against the priest, I'ma still leave the Chemi spell. Could get fucked by a Miss Chillin' Vol'jin, but we'll take our chances. Giggity. We don't care too much about the safety goggles, honestly. Could just coin out New Heights here. I think I'd rather do that. Might as well.
Annihilation commencing.
Okay. Oh, that Reborn's gonna be funny. Problem is, these enhancements are including Chill and Vol'jin, don't they? I'd still do it. If he doesn't have Chill, he's fucked. Okay, I think he has it. No? Okay. I like that. Sure. Next time we can play the 7-drop. Sounds about right. Next turn we could go Hostile Invader into Safety Goggles. Double triggers this, clears the board. Sounds about right. Or I could just go with the 7-mana guard too. Resuscitate. I'd rather keep this for the resuscitate potential. Let's just fill the board with a bunch, even though these do have taunts, so they're actually also dying, but in that case, let's kill off the 2/2 so he doesn't do copy on it or something. He does have copy potential in there. He does have resuscitate. It's even gonna be better on that, but it's not like he can't do it. Feels like he's loading up resuscitate. Does he have the copy though? That is gonna heal my 420. Blaze it up. Just realized. He's reaching for the copy, I think. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe it's not the copy, maybe it's the mothership then. Bartender Bob does cock block him nicely. If I go with the Hostile Invader play, that does allow him the mothership right about now. But if I wait longer, it gives him a chance to copy, so I'd rather still go with the play. Funny thing is, this thing's gonna reborn as a big man. Like, all this attack it's gaining, it's gonna have it. Unless Chillin joins the party. Goes for the mommy ship. I can go with Draco Rex, perhaps. Could also just Celiax. We do have the Venomoose on it. Yeah, I think I'd do that then. First top kick for him. That's a good one. Let's hope he doesn't have the 5-3 Templar Destroy. Kinda feel he does. Or not. He starts attacking, he basically kills himself, by the way. He doesn't even have enough to kill it right now, though. 6 off lethal. Nothing at least the Navigator can't fix off the top with +2 attack on all those. Okay, that's off range now. Shield slap. Shoot to shoot. I think I'm gonna board lock him here with Bob if nothing better presents itself, and nothing really could present itself here. Another hostile invader is cool and all, but it's never good enough. Says just a booby boy. Board locking him like this really doesn't allow him to do much, so sucks to be this guy. That was quite the Xavius play we did. He had that all along. I guess he doesn't have the second one, does he? Yeah, it's been a while since I bested you, bud. It's been a while. Him not having that Chillin' Vol'jin really fucked him over. But it was unlikely for him to have the Chillin' Vol'jin there, so we played to our outs.
This ends now. You dare challenge the war chief.
I like that. Well, I guess the Draco Rex really wanted to be a part of this, huh? Not bad, but let's hope we manage to stitch things up together. Next turn, New Heights allows me to go for a 1-mana location out of at least and actually use it if I feel like it. I'm not sure if that's going to be good enough though, but let's see what we top kick in the next couple of turns. That ain't too bad. I can save it for now. He doesn't need to know. He's on a need-to-know basis, and he doesn't need to know. Ew. Can you, like, not? Booba. I'm gonna go for 1 mana. Let's go for a spell might help. Rush also helps Sadly, I ain't killing shit way we chose, but I don't know. +1 was not that ideal either. Let's see. Ham the Hungry and Ziliax are behind this. All You Can Eat also draws me a lot. But it's extra safety goggles, man. Gotta stall him. We have some good stuff for later on, but we definitely gotta slowball him till then. Didn't have Ziliax, at least we got that going for us, which is nice. Might have to go for a Bobby Boy. Probably not. Not good enough for now. But if I don't have anything better to do, well, that's somewhat better. That's something. Bob was also not the worst thing in the world to do there. But just using him to freeze a single, I don't know. We're still looking pretty healthy. And let's not forget a single chemical spill could end this man's whole career if he doesn't have Kane. Well, this Bob does sound better now. Another one. He's not gonna be happy. It's also pretty cool, but another one of these also is pretty good. Dude's kinda cooked. He doesn't need to know the amounts of armor we possess in. Dude's throwing red cards left and right, huh? Think he's a referee or something. Daddy chill, I'm not Neymar. That's about as far as my soccer jokes go. How's it going, Cheryl? Hey, look at that, there's that Kane. Good stuff, bruh, good stuff. So close. Oh shit. Well, he's cooked as soon as I kill this thing. Should I just do that right now? Because I could just do this. Yeah, let me go like this. That Kane drop was not the mic drop he was hoping for, is it? Go get him, buddy boy. That's how the cookie crumbles, my guy. That's end of the road for him right there. Figured it out, guys. You figured it out. That was pretty disgusting. Can't complain, though. Take those any day. Not a Demon Hunter. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I'll go like this. No matter what he is, I think this hand is worth it. I mean, isn't that meme already kind of dead, Potato? Think there's no need to beat that horse no more, is there? That horse has been beaten enough. Okay, that can be a nice quick portal. There's nothing he can do about it. Yeah, he looks of the slow kind. Peddler, perhaps. Yeah, spit on that horse. I should have used this first, because now I'm gonna have hand size issues. Well, not really. But potential turn 4 Tortola definitely sparks joy. Onwards to the next meme. There it is. In all his glory. He's Tortolicious. Oh, look at that. Something he can do about it, apparently. Apparently, there was something he can do about it, and he is gonna be doing it. Fuck. Battle Cry triggers twice. I'm down with that. Is that just a single song though, Potato? Kinda looking for some long mixes, you know? Some not to have to think about it. Is it? Is it? Doubt it. Okay, okay.
I remember this place well.
Do I care about copies? Could get myself extra sillies and shit. Could also go for a tenner. But, no, what am I talking about? We already chose. It's a little bit of a big one there, not gonna lie. If doing this is gonna give me a spell. No, never mind. It's alright. I'll allow it. Sweet Potato just posted it, LJ. Bennett Voicerton. Some. We're gonna have to be going for the long game against this guy. Gotta be careful with his bullshit though. A lot of bullshit to be bullshit. Okay. Okay, he left me a target. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm down with it.
I remember this place well. Blaze a trail.
So do it. Well, that was a song. It's kinda hype. Yeah, it was kinda fresh. Dude is pushing my stool in, alright. Spill some of that chem.
Blaze a trail.
Definitely don't want to be leaving too much stuff for this man no more, cause Califero would like to know my location. Okay, let's get these out of here. I'm gonna get myself an extra copy of, Should I just get an extra copy of this guy, actually? Yeah, I will, because this thing is gonna vomit shit. Not ideal with those rushers, but it is what it is.
Blaze a trail.
There we go, that wasn't so bad now, was it? I'll allow it. That was actually pretty important, because he would have killed my frickin' turtle if I didn't do that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Problem is, this thing attacking still does deal the damage after that. This pulls a silly for me. What else did it pull? A demon, a Ziliax, and that's about it. So technically speaking, I could pull a Ziliax right about now. Kinda want to. But I also don't want to be attacking that 7-5. I'm gonna go like this, like that. I should have probably gone with that. And I'm not attacking... Oh, actually, after this attacks an enemy minion, oh, okay. I'm attacking here, don't want to risk random cane bullshit. Might as well have it in the hydration, you know? Okay, that's not bad. Does take care of the business though. But he didn't even pop it off, so we got that going for us, which is kind of cute. With all the rushers, I can definitely handle those.
What now?
Fuck it, I'd still rather do this though.
Insignificant.
That said, that was neat. Still one more cliff dive left for him. Not the worst. Hostile Invader does a lot for me next turn. Could just do this again, but no, it's not good at all. If I had one more mana, I could have killed off my own Hostile Invader and clear them all. Sudge. Well, let me just get myself some quest rewards right now then. Okay, none of them playable right now. I'm gonna burn one off the top. This ain't great though. Good news is he can... Well, he can actually. With Califro I might actually be dead here. Well, not really, he needs to attack with his face, so... Guess not.
You are not part of their plan.
Funny. Looks to be a brawl to me. Sure.
Not on my watch.
That is a big man to let live. Well, we are. Okay, not bad getting that healing. But not good either, we're basically full health. He does handle all of these, so 14 does connect face. Sad. It'll grow back. It'll grow back. That is actually a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Fuck. That is almost lethal damage, man. It's one off, innit? What's happening, Stub, bro? What did this guy frickin' do? Sucks to be him, I guess. I don't even know, man, but at this point I'm too afraid to ask. I wasn't dead there, so I was gonna stabilize, but I would have been on frickin' 2 health or some shit. I don't even know what happened there, but at this point, I don't even care. Fascinating order, by the way. Oh shit. Oh shit. No more minions in the deck, huh? Sucks to be this guy. Well, that was definitely one of the games ever. I don't even know what happened there, but not my problem, Chief. Okay, can we get the Diamond 2 today? Game's definitely feeling very creative not to get it today. Big green fish.
You asked for it.
You dare challenge the war chief!
Against the mage, could turn out to be elemental for all we know. Not gonna straight up hold on to it though. Oof. That is not what the doctor ordered. Okay, he's Protoss. And the doctor still ordered this shit. Could hold on to this thing for a potential hostile invader trigger. Shouldn't really need it against this guy, but still rather not use it just yet. You heights me, dude. Oh man. Well, if we managed to eat a Colossus, that'd be pretty funny. Especially with potential hydrations and whatnot, but to be fair, they do have a lot of ways to fish out the Colossus by then, so odds are slim to none. Still, even eating a single would be pretty hot. Get it? Hot single. His area? I don't know. I don't know. What are you doing, bro? I'm not gonna destroy it. What are you frickin' doing, stepson? Why the fuck would you be wasting your coin right about now? God damn it, dude. Who hurt you, man? Who hurt you? Jesus. Bro, think I was taking it from him or something. Damn gold 5 games. Traumatized people for life, apparently. Everybody has all the tech cards, guys. Remember that. I'm gonna tempo out a hostile bullshitter, but it's not amazing. I shouldn't have done anything here. This just gives him a target for his 5 damage right now. Now it's kind of silly. Okay. got not very punished, even though he's still probably gonna deal the free damage. Yep. Well, let's see. Maybe he doesn't have it for Ham now. Of course he does. I mean, he literally could just double Seabreeze hero power, but if that's what he wants to do, so be it. We're gonna get him back later. Boob the brute in there. What? Eat a dick. It's not the worst thing in the world to eat, but it's not what we were looking for. New heights is what we're really looking for, but it's not coming, yo. It ain't coming. How's all of those photons, huh? Funny how he showed me the extra one he got first. Not the brightest out of the lot, is he? He forgot to use this first, guys. Rookie mistake right there. Poor bastard doesn't even turn plan or anything like that, huh? Problem is, with a bullshit hand like this, it doesn't matter much. It's kinda alright. Could have to be creative with Bob here. Might go for draw mini and get 2 copies or some crap. Get some tempo rolling.
Sorry, boss.
Time runs out on me.
Well, that's a sucky temporary card for me. That was 1 extra. Eat Colossus card for me. Fucker.
All forms of life will be crushed. Planetary decimation.
It's not like it would have been an amazing play next turn, but in a couple of turns it would have. So far, this guy does look like he's the traditional Colossus Mage, so he does have his Brewmasters, so the longer this game goes, the harder it's gonna be for me to actually stay alive. We don't have dirty rats or anything like that, so we are in danger. Next turn, Tortola should be sticking around nicely. Yeah, he did have a Colossus in there. Ham the Hungry missed it. Wasn't hungry enough, apparently. Could be going for a Colossus right about now with the location and shit. Apparently he is, and he's gonna bounce it back. I don't think that was the correct play to do though, but if he likes it, so be it. That was a pretty stupid thing to be doing, not gonna lie. He's gonna Brewmaster it, of course, but doing it for only 10 damage... I don't know, Chief, that was ill-advised. That was very ill-advised, if you ask me. Dude actually had enough brains not to use the location for a change. That's new. That is new. Wasting all of that discount on that Colossus for just a measly 10 damage. That was just stupid, especially with all these Protoss cards this man has. I guess he has some kind of hand size issues or something, but just throw your stupid blizzards or something, man. Like, what the fuck? So stupid. Okay. I'm gonna draw a minion, get 2 copies of it. Not the best, not the worst. In this case, it's actually pretty okay. I'm gonna kill this off. I don't want him getting random copies or some crap. Okay, being able to gain all of this armor thanks to these yours is actually pretty awesome. The next Colossus is gonna be a lot more colossal. It's gonna be colossalier.
Time runs out on me.
But yeah, definitely could have been playing this game a little bit better in the early turns. I was not supposed to give him any minions for him to target with his shit. That would have denied him a little bit. Okay, let's see what them questicles are gonna be doing for us. Let's start pushing. Extra turn, you say? That'd be nutty. Need to make a lot of room here. If I drop another one of these, I will have to burn a card. I'm just gonna drop this big girl. Well, next turn I can definitely do a lot of damage with the Time Warp if he ain't careful. That's not so hot. But, no, that is actually... Wait, what? Oh, okay, sure, bro. Use it in good health, I guess. Burns the top kick for me. Let's see how that go, though. He might not be very happy of the outcome. Okay, I think I will go for the extra turn right about now and try to fuck him up. Colossus is one short for him.
Time runs out on me.
Okay. See, how do you like them apples, Chief?
I remember this place well.
Didn't give me the +4. You piece of piss. You piece of piss. Ah, bitch. Okay, in that case... Still do this. He's still dead, isn't he? Yep, exacties. Well, that was definitely one of the games ever. Got that Diamond 2-2. He definitely screwed over there with that Bob play. Like, imagine going for my game plan there. You have your own game plan, bro. Stick to it. What is that even? What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, this Taunt Warrior definitely was fun. I can give it that much. The Taunt Warrior actually was kind of funny. Was kind of strong too.